Miss Peretti, please spell Syzygy.
Syzygy. S-Y-Z-Y-G-Y? Syzygy?
We have a winner!
Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you!
At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, my parents keep on telling me just being here and winning, although I know it isn't so.
But it's a very nice, very, very nice,
Very, very nice, very nice beginning.
Our winner last year, Chip Tolentino. Big Granny! And our youngest competitor, Logan Schwartz and Rubenair.
At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, I'll stand when they announce my name
Lead Pony Bear.
and try to keep it shaky.
All that is shaking will not pass.
Cause it's a very big, very fraught symbol, but it's not. It's a very big undertaking.
Returning after last season's tragic setback, William Barfy.
It's pronounced Barfay, there's an accent to you.
I'm not sure who this girl is. Marcy Park, recent transfer. Winner destination, Washington, D.C.
Plasma TV in a fancy hotel
Where they treat you well.
all because you love to spell. We spell.
It's a marvelous story. If you win the spelling bee, once life improves from A to C. The minute you were crowned here, I see a trophy held by me. And when I won, did I swell up all the stories I could tell? But records won't do well around here. Hi, I'm Olive. Do you know where I check in?
Excuse me, I marked this area off with invisible tape.
Oh, sorry.
At the 25th annual, we memorized the manual about how to spell these words, words that require thoughts. People think we're automatons, but that is exactly what we're not.
We hear the word. We breathe.
We wait.
Unlike idiots, we ideate. To ideate is to form an image or idea. To think.
At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee,
We feel no animosity. And yet our heads are spinning.
we are the slightest bit bizarre.
But since the time is now,
Holy cow!
we shall take a thought about a common trait. On winning, we concentrate on winning.
At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee,
We speak so damn convincingly. They're nervous, but they're really. It seems we're living out our dreams.
it's a very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice,
Very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice. Beginning. 25th annual. 25th annual. Putnam County Spelling Bee. moment to announce, please turn off all cell phones and any other distracting devices. Also, turn off your cameras. Sorry, no photos at the beach. Now, it still seems that there are a few spellers who haven't checked in yet, so if I call your name, just come down the aisle and meet me over at the desk. I am missing Miss Autry, Mr. Brayboy, Miss St. Joseph, and Mr. Chalmers. And I also need to speak with Miss Olive Ostrovsky. I'm Olive. Miss Ostrovsky, it seems we haven't received your entrance fee. Didn't no one tell you about the $25 entrance fee? Is your mom here or your dad maybe?
My dad had to go to work, but he's coming late.
Who brought you to the bee, dear?
The bus.
All right. We'll discuss the entrance fee with you later. Take your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, all the children you see on stage are here today because of their extraordinary ability and love of language, but only one of them can go on to compete in this year's National Spelling Bee. And this year, to celebrate our silver anniversary, our local sponsors, the Putnam Optometrists, are offering a $200 savings bond toward his or her future education. But remember, to get here, each child had to win or place in their own district bee. So each of them is already a winner.
Already a winner.
Hi, I'm Ronalisa Peretti, and I am pleased to be back for my 9th consecutive year as your host. Unfortunately, our usual word pronouncer, Superintendent Spriggs, has fallen ill. So please join me in welcoming back Vice Principal Douglas Panch from Lake Hemingway Dos Passos Junior High. Principal Panch, Vice Principal Panch, is joining us after a 5-year hiatus. So thank you, Panch, for stepping in on such short notice.
Thank you, Rhoda. And I'd like to say, as for the incident 5 years ago, I am in a much better place now. It's amazing what a change of diet can do for me. Thank you.
Wonderful.
And may I add, Miss Peretti here is not only one of Putnam County's top realtors, she is also a former spelling champion herself.
3rd annual.
Syzygy.
When the earth aligns with the moon and the sun.
Beautiful. Oh, and now for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by our comfort counselor, Mr. Mitchell M. Mahoney.
Mr. Mahoney is doing his community service work with us here today.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Spellers be seated. Thank you, Rich.
And now for the official spelling bee rules.
A speller.
A speller
Question.
may ask questions.
About the word's pronunciation or definition.
Definition
Its use in a sentence.
in a sentence.
And its language of origin.
Language of origin.
If you start to spell a word, you may start over.
But the sequences of letters already spoken may not be changed. If you misspell a word, we will ring a bell, and the comfort council,
Mitch Mahoney.
Mitch Mahoney, will escort you upstairs.
That understood, spellers?
Yes. Before anyone is disqualified, and before proceedings turn snide and contestants turn nasty, I surely before the bee claims its first catastrophe. I love what I see. Kids acting innocently.
Then without further ado, let the spelling begin with Miss Schwartzengrubeneer.
Miss Logan Schwartzengrubeneer is head of the Gay Straight Alliance at her elementary school.
Strabismus.
Strabismus. May I please have a definition of that word?
The inability of one eye to obtain binocular vision with the other because of an imbalance of the muscles of the eyeball.
And you could please.
In the schoolyard, Billy protested that he wasn't cockeyed. I suffer from strabismus, he said, whereupon the bullies beat him harder.
Strabismus. Strabismus. Strabismus.
That is correct. Mr. Coneybear.
Mr. Coneybear was second runner-up in the Putnam Basin District. Brooke, will you tell Leaf he's a phone call, please?
Leaf! Phone!
Thanks, I got it. Hello, Leaf speaking. You're kidding! I'm gonna represent the Basin and the Bee? Wow, I can't believe it. Mom, Dad, Marigold, Brooke, Pinecone, Raisin, Landscape, Paul.
What's doing?
What's up, Leaf? I made county finals in the spelling bee.
No, sweetheart, no. You came in third, honey.
I know, but the kid who came in first has to go to his bar mitzvah, and the kid who came in second also has to attend the bar mitzvah, so they want me to do it.
You understand the other children will have won their district.
Yeah, well, but...
Capybara.
What?
Your word is capybara.
Is that a word?
That's a word. Yes.
Awesome. What's it mean?
A tailless, largely aquatic South American rodent, often exceeding 4 feet in length.
Cool. What else can I ask?
You'll have to ask for the word's language of origin or to have it used in a sentence.
Oh, can you use it in a sentence?
Yes. Don't look now, Pedro, but I think that tailless, largely aquatic 4.5-foot rodent swimming next to you may be a capybara.
Wow, that didn't help at all.
Are you ready to spell the word, Mr. Coneybear?
No, but it was fun to come here. Hi guys, my whole family's in the audience, which is really C-A-P-Y-B-A-R-A. Capybara?
That is correct.
It is? Wow, I can't believe it.
Miss
It's
Ostrowski.
unbelievable. I just said the first letters I came to head.
Miss Ostrowski came in second in her school's Halloween contest.
I was roadkill.
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy. May I have the definition?
The delusion that one has become an ox.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you not sit in that seat? I saved a chair for my dad in the 4th row on the aisle. And it may take him a while when he gets here. That's his chair. 'Cause my mother's in an ashram in India. I see the chair for her too, but it's merely symbolic, as daily she washed herself in the Ganges. And I live in a house where there's an oversized dictionary that I read as a girl on the toilet.
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy. Is that from the Latin root "bo" meaning ox and "anthro" meaning man?
Sure.
I love my dictionary, and I love the indented border. Every word's in alphabetic order, ergo lost things always can be found. And I wrap my head around the fact that in one book is the entire language of our species, which is a favorite term of Nietzsche's, who's the great-grandmother Christina Ricci's. Yes, I joke, but the words in the dictionary are the friends I'll have forever, more than the friends I have made in school.
She's such a lovely
so much to her credit. She talks beforehand and turns aside.
So I will not make a mistake to be disqualified. Boanthropy. Boanthropy. Boanthropy?
That is correct.
My friend, the dictionary is a very reliable friend.
Miss Autry.
Miss Autry lets her brother cut her hair.
Your word is dystopia.
D-Y-S-T-O-P-I-A.
That is correct. Mr. Brayboy.
Mr. Brayboy's favorite movie is White Chicks.
Mr. Brayboy, your word is homunculus.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Rita's mother dreaded the day when homunculus Rita would ask where she came from.
HUMU in plus.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Good but not good enough.
Mr. Barfy.
It's Barfay.
Mr. Barfay has a rare mucous membrane disorder.
Lugubrious.
Lugubrious, meaning extremely sad and droopy.
More or less, yes.
A topic I'm all too familiar with. One moment.
Okay, now watch this technique. He calls it the magic foot, and he's the only one I've ever seen use it. He writes it on the floor to get a visual, and then says it out loud. Incredible.
L-U-G-U. Lugu. E-R-I-O-U-S. Lugubrious.
That is correct.
I know.
Miss St. Joseph.
Miss St. Joseph has been struck by lightning twice.
Mexican.
Mexican!
That's so
Please,
Will you spell it at the microphone? It's allowed to repeat the word. Mexican.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Potato chips. The Mexican lettuce.
M-E-X-I-C-I. What? Say it.
I'll give you that. That's correct. Miss Park.
Marcy Park is new to our county, having placed 9th in nationals last year as a representative of Virginia.
I was there last year. Beautiful country.
Miss Park. The word is phylactery.
Phylactery. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes.
Can I have the definition, please?
Either of two small square leather boxes containing religious texts traditionally worn on the left arm and the head by Jewish men during morning weekday prayers.
Can I use in this sentence, please?
Billy, put down that phylactery. We're Episcopalians.
Phylactery. P-H-Y-L-A-C-T-E-R-Y. Phylactery.
That is correct. Mr. Tolentino.
Slam dunk from Park.
Hey, Mercy, remember me? I was at nationals.
I only remember the top 10. Charlino Chip Tolentino is a little league pitcher with a wicked 22-mile-an-hour screwball.
Omphaloskepsis.
Wait a minute. Didn't the lady that got struck by lightning twice just get Mexican?
Yes. And you got omphaloskepsis.
Were those rated at the same level of difficulty?
They're both level 1 words, yes.
Omphaloskepsis.
Yes.
Could that also be pronounced omphaloskepsis?
It can. It would be wrong.
Omphaloskepsis. Omphaloskepsis. Omphaloskepsis.
That is correct.
He rallies and nails it. That's what it means to be a champion.
Mr. Chalmers.
Mr. Chalmers has a birthmark shaped like Texas.
Cow. Cow.
What about the language of origin?
English?
My, oh my.
Please spell
That
cow.
was so ironic. I could cry.
W.
I
That
could
is
pour
correct.
that
Mr. Cronenberg.
I feel supersonic.
Spell gerbil.
Gerbil.
That is why
G-E-R-B-I-L.
I despise this
Correct, Mr.
game.
Life is random and fair. Life is pandemonium. Aww.
That's the reason we despair.
Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium.
Broccoli.
I knew that word.
I knew that word.
I knew that word.
Oh, damn it.
It's such a calamity.
Where should we begin? The bestsellers.
Don't necessarily.
Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium. Set your sights. I am on a mission.
Miss Park, antediluvian.
We have right. We have right. That's why we complain.
Mr. Rugby. Damn life fights.
But I like competition.
Mr. Ostrowski, schematic.
In these lines, can you feel our pain?
Somebody spell crayon.
Crayon? That's the reason we despair.
Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium.
Dinosaur.
I knew that word.
I knew that word. Oh, damn it. It is such a calamity. Where should we begin? The bestsellers.
Don't necessarily.
Life is pandemonium.
They don't win.
Life
They
is
don't win.
pandemonium.
No, they don't.
Life is random and unfair. Life is pandemonium. 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 Life is pandemonium.
Yes, it is.
Miss Schwarzen-Grubinier.
Miss Schwarzen-Grubinier has proposed a constitutional amendment lowering the voting age to 10.
Cystitis.
Cystitis. May I please have the definition?
An inflammation of the urinary bladder.
And you said that it's please.
Sally's mother told her it was her cystitis that made her special.
Cystitis. I think I studied this with my dad.
Segway.
S-E-G-U-E.
Good. Siphon.
S-I-P-H-O-N.
Good. Cystitis.
S.
No. Think.
C.
Good.
I.
No. Logan, are you concentrating?
Yes, and it's time for a break.
Damn
Madam, we're in the middle of a word here.
You know she can't spell one with her blood sugar's low.
We need to build up her stamina. The bee could last 3 hours.
Oh, don't talk to me about stamina, Carl.
Now!
We need a spelling, please, Logan.
Cystitis. C-Y-S-T-I-T-I-S. Cystitis.
That is correct. Mr. Coneybear.
Mr. Coneybear makes his own clothes.
A coochie.
A what?
Listen to the whole word, please. A coochie.
That is spelling bee. What's it mean?
A South American rodent of the genus Myopropta, resembling an agouti.
It's funny how I keep getting the South American rodents.
Hilarious.
Look, honestly, I have no idea how to spell this word, and I've never heard it before.
Would you like to forfeit your turn?
Why don't you just give it your best shot, Mr. Coneybear?
I'm not that smart. My siblings have been telling me that for years. That I'm not smart. We're schooled at home, they see who's bright. It breaks my heart. I'm not that smart. You wanna know what? Guess what? Okay, I'll show you. I have a gentle personality, which you'll all agree is anathema to my more aggressive family. Everyone keeps swatting.
Dumb kid!
Everyone keeps yelling.
Dumb kid!
How could a flea such as me think he'd be good at spelling? How? I don't know. I like my hair. Really, it is pleasant to the touch. I toss my hair a bit too much. It doesn't move, it simply sits. I make a part, I'm not that smart. Da 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 da. Doodle 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 doodle
Mr. Coneybear.
I've forgotten the word.
Oh my God. A coochie.
Oh yeah, what was it? The rodent resembling the other rodent? A-C-O-U-C-H-I. Coochie.
That is correct.
I might be smart. My siblings can't believe that I got it right. But I got it right? I didn't cheat. I saw this light and it was neat. I like to laugh, I like to spell, I like to never hear the bell. And if this competition's hell, at least I'm finally a part. I feel my heart begin to swell. I love to spell. I like it a lot.
Miss Autry.
Miss Autry was raised by maids.
Your word is indigent.
I-N-D-E-G-I-E-N-T.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Miss Ostrovsky.
Miss Ostrovsky's mother is currently in India on a 9-month spiritual quest.
Flagellate.
Flagellate, that's a verb, right?
Yes.
May I have a definition?
I need to ask you to speak clearly into the microphone.
Don't be sorry, dear. Just turn and face us.
Oh, no, just turn your head.
You know what? This girl needs to learn how to stand like a champion. Shoulders back, chin up, hair away from the face. Very good, very good. It's a hard age for girls.
I fell.
With this difference, ask your child in the spelling bee if they're expected to win. And boys and girls are trained to respond differently. The correct response for boys is...
I'm taking it all! You all are going down!
While the correct response for girls is...
I think there's a good chance I do okay, but it's unlikely win the whole thing. I mean, I'm a good speller, but not a truly great speller, and though I've trained hard, there's so much luck involved.
Though, in my experience, sometimes the girls are thinking...
I've seen it all! You're going down, suckers!
While the boys are thinking...
I don't know. Am I good enough or not?
Well, what I'm thinking about is just flatly have one L or two. And I'm also thinking about if I take the W out of answer, and the H in ghost, and the extra A in aardvark, and the T in listen, I could keep saying what, but nobody would hear because the whole word would be silent. You still need to speak up, Miss Ostrovsky.
Flashlight! F! L! A! G! E! L! L! A! T! E!
Flatly?
Very good on the volume. And correct.
Hey, Leaf, is that girl in the second row in the white sweatshirt your sister?
Yeah, that's Marigold.
Miss St. Joseph.
Miss St. Joseph learned how to kiss through WikiHow.
The word is palestra.
Got the definition?
In ancient Greece, a place devoted to the teaching and practice of wrestling.
Can you repeat the word?
Palestra.
Plastious.
Correct.
Goodbye. We're good, but not good enough.
Mr. Barfy.
It's parfait.
Mr. Barfay made it to the finals last year, but had to be eliminated for health-related reasons.
Were the peanuts in the brownies? Because they said there would be no peanuts in the brownies.
I am glad to see him back and spelling so well.
Your word is Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer. A highly seasoned rabbit stew, often served with sour cream.
Rabbit stew, that's correct.
I know. My old friend. One moment, please. Magic foot, take me to the final round. Magic foot, her belly lifted off the ground. Magic foot, do it without making a sound. Magic foot, write the letter. Magic foot, write the perfect letter. Magic foot, it's an alphabet, a way to spell. All right, let's see what we got here. What? H-A-S-E-N. Hassen. P-F-E-F-F. F. E-R. Let's go. Magic boy. B. be specific. Magic wand. It's terrific if you're not specific. Magic wand. It's terrific when I make a word with my foot. Magic foot. Magic foot. Magic foot. Magic foot.
Magic foot.
Don't know the foot.
Magic foot.
Write that damn letter.
Magic foot.
It's not a better way to spell. Write that letter. Magic foot. Write the perfect letter. Magic foot. It's an alphabet way to
Miss Park skipped 4th and 5th grades. She's on track to become the youngest high school freshman in parochial school history.
Miss Park, your word is kamikam.
Kamakam, a lieutenant or deputy in the Ottoman Empire, a rare exception to the QU rule. From the Turkish, Q-A-I-M-A-Q-A-M, Kamakam.
That's remarkable.
And correct. Miss Park is all business. No, I'm not.
Mr. Tolentino. Chip?
Chip! Hello, I'm sorry, is it my turn to spell?
Yes?
A rare breaking concentration from Mr. Tolentino.
Maybe skip me now and ask me 2 in a row later.
Why would you want to do that?
I'd rather not say.
You can either take your turn now or forfeit.
I'll take my turn now.
Another excellent decision by the incumbent.
Tit-up.
What up?
The word is tit-up.
Can I have a definition?
It means lively movement or behavior, or to move restlessly. It refers to the sound of horses' hooves. Tit-up, tit-up, tit-up.
Tit up. T-I-T-U. Oh wait, going back a minute, you heard both T's, right? T-I-T-T-U-P, tit up?
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is T-I-T-T-U-P, tit-up.
That's exactly what I said.
But first you said
T-I-T-U. Oh, wait, backing up here. 2 T's, right?
But I spelled it right. I can't get out on a word I spelled right.
if you start to spell a word, you may start over, but
The
sequence
sequence
of
of
letters
letters already spoken may not be changed.
That's not fair. I got it right. I said 2 T's.
Life is random. Life is random.
I won last year.
That's the reason we despair.
Life is
You can't teach these damn kids! They don't know that the good don't always win, and it's hard to cheer them up when they lose. You know, I just want to tell them that disappointment doesn't last, but from what I've seen, disappointment lasts like hell. I want to tell them that words don't matter, but from what I've seen, words can get you killed. And you know, I just want to rough them up a little bit. But just to show them that paint has degrees. And this is nothing. This is nothing, you little freaks! Especially that one on the ground. But that would violate my parole. So I do what I talks. Give him a hug. I'm here to give comfort. So let's go, people.
Miss Ready, can I have another chance?
Time to go, kid.
Good Lord, that's what's swell about studies. I am floored by how last year's big cheese becomes this year's disaster and exits with new humid. It's a wide open jamboree when winners lose surprisingly. Now I love what I see. I see hope and possibility. When the favorite loses 1, 2, 3. It's my favorite moment of the
Shut up!
Mr. Chalmers.
Mr. Chalmers just got back from Margaritaville, where he discovered that it was indeed his own damn fault.
Your word is there.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
There was a time. They went to their house over there. They had a great time.
Can I get a definition?
A preposition, or it means belonging to them, or a contraction of
Let's give it a shot. T-H-E-I-R.
That is incorrect.
At least I outlasted the last guy.
My friends, you'll be missed. But now go with dignity. This ends the first on all this. You should walk with pride. You've been the best lucky you've had all day. You're a real cool cat, as my and still give your squeeze affection. Come on, make a connection. Spell with patience and is my prayer. Try not to don't embarrass your mother. Make your exit with care. That is my prayer.
snack break.
It is tradition that the person eliminated from the competition is fair game for derision, especially the alpha male who will show goodies at the bake sale. Anyone for brownies, anyone for chocolate chips, anyone for anything that isn't dated. How could I have been eliminated? You wanna know how? You wanna know how? You wanna know why? My unfortunate distraction has destroyed all interaction. To my satisfaction, everything that I did perfectly. Last year's camp defeated early because of Mary Cody. Causes this weird and wonderful sensation. I now have excitement, but lack concentration. My unfortunate protuberance seems to have its own exuberance. Anyone for M&M's, delicious and appropriate. Anyone for chewy goobers, expensive. Anyone for buying the shit that I'm selling because my city has ruined my spelling. Distraction, distraction, my unfortunate distraction. Whoa, it's ruining my life, it's ruining my world, it's ruining my ruining my life, Adulthood brings its own peculiar rejection, which is why I'm selling this PTA confection. It will ruin your complexion, all because of my unfortunate distraction. Oh God!
See you next year. What are you? Nuts? Nuts? Get through the yellow ones. Can someone please pick up the... I can't be near the peanuts. You know, you could be disqualified for that. You hadn't already been eliminated.
You know what, Barf? I may have lost, but you're the biggest loser here.
Yeah? Well, that is a common misperception.
Sorry about that. William, right?
Yeah,
Well, I'm Olive.
I know your name. So look, I do not need pity from a person named after a vegetable.
It's fruit.
Yeah, well, it's a disgusting fruit, and I can't keep them down.
Oh.
I guess it's okay for a name, though.
Did you know if you switch the first two vowels and all of it becomes I love?
Did you know if you switch the first two vowels of William, it becomes William?
But you can switch the next two and it becomes Will A.
Are these really the kind of things you think about?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm more of a science guy myself.
Well, you're also a really great speller.
Really? Thanks. Olive. I love. That's so freaking stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final spellers, the skip and a half. Pony Bear.
Mom, I'm in the finals!
From Our Lady of Intermittent Sorrows, Marcy Park. I am not all business. From Cold Spring Country Day, William Barfay. From the Garrison Elementary, Miss Olive Ostrowski.
Miss Brady, my dad.
And from the Magna Grammar School, Miss Logan Schwartzen-Grubenier.
I couldn't take home to thank my true father, the annual birthday girl Grubenier, who led both before me in all of my endeavors. not overemphasize. I make myself crazy, being what my dad told me. But what about me, Dad? What about me? Jesus Christ! What about me?
Practice your breathing, Logan.
Though I practice yoga, I don't breathe. I turn into disappointment till I disappointed Dad to my friend Mom. Kids are mean, kids don't talk. All my folk friends roll their eyes, they're incredibly petty. Because my dad got my back and all right enough already. Woe is me, woe is me. This is why I gotta win this belly.
Take a picture for her BM.
Yeah!
Did not our
Sorry, her birth mother.
Peggy Jenkins!
We'll be very proud to see you spell.
My birth mother lived in Camp Ichabod, in a trailer, in a park. Tornadoes! Every now and then she sends a card. Life and then she writes are hard. She was like to me when I'm grown and I birth like a comet. But I'm so stressed by my stress, I just wanna up and vomit. Woe is me! Woe is me! This is why I gotta win this belly. Be smart, be cool, be an adult, be remarkably adroit in social situations. Be smart, be cool, be smart, be cool, be smart, be cool, be smart, be cool. This is why I gotta win this belly.
Miss Schwarzen-Grubinier, please spell indicate.
Indicant. I-N-D-I-C-A-N-T. Indicant.
Correct. Mr. Conybear, please spell Volpine.
Volpine. V-U-L-P-I-N-E. Volpine?
Correct. Miss Ostrowski, Hallex.
Alex.
Hallex.
H-A-L-L-U-X. Alex.
Correct. Mr. Bartby,
It's Barfay.
Palaver.
Yes, of course. P-A-L-A-V-E-R. Caliber.
Correct.
I know.
Miss Park, Roybos.
R-O-O-I-B-O-S.
Correct. Miss Schwarzen-Grubinier, Tilapia.
T-I-L-A-P-I-A.
Correct. Mr. Conybear, Mr. Ostrowski,
Correct definition. B. I. C.
Mr. Barbie. It's Mr. Barfay. Please spell weevil. Yes, of
Weevil.
That's correct.
I know.
Miss Schwarzen-Grubinier, please spell peregrine.
Part speech.
Now,
Plural what?
form.
From the Tupi.
No.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Can I use it in a sentence?
Yes.
I.
P-A.
Q-U.
N-N.
P-E-A.
That is
Can I
correct.
have the definition?
One
Mr.
moment.
Conybear. Yes, that is correct. Miss Park. That is
In a
correct.
sentence?
That is Parfait.
That is
Q.
correct. That is correct. 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 I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
It is.
The correct ending is I-L-L-A, chinchilla.
I hear the bell. That, I think, is not an inviting sound. That little ding melody. To me it brings a plaintive air. I always thought the life was fair. I mean, I never felt a smidgen of despair. They say a bell can break your heart, but just not mine. Since I opine, I think I know I'm smart. Apple juice, please.
Mr. Barkey.
It's Parfait!
Mr. Barfay has a sea anemone circus in his basement.
My fake mom Sheila says my hobbies are weird, but my real mom Joan says a science will one day pay off. And I'll also grow up to be incredibly handsome.
Antihistamine.
Antihistamine. One moment, please. Antihistamine. Antihistamine. Mr. Panchy.
Doug Panch.
Will Barfay.
Miss Park.
Miss Park speaks 5 languages. No, I don't. Don't you? No. Well, it also says that you won your school's handwriting competition. Well, does it also say I only sleep 3 hours a night and I hide in the bathroom cabinet and I'm not allowed to cry? No, it doesn't say that. Well, it should. And it should also say, I speak 6 languages. 6. Every language easy, easy as the recipe for making Jell-O. I speak 6 languages, and I can say hello. In at least 7 more, it does say you're an athlete. To excel in athletics is not difficult if one has the temperament. Apparently, I have the temperament. Yes, I score some goals. So unfazed am I as my life unscrolls. Unamazed am I don't like to brag. And I won't 'cause I don't have to. But I speak 6 languages. All American and hockey. And anytime I stretch without getting sore. I speak 6 languages. And I like the theme from Rocky. Though I play Mozart more. Ooh, I achieve my goals. So unfazed am I as my life unfolds. Unamazed am I winning is a job. And I guess no real enjoyment. But je peux parler 6 langues. Quand elle me simple, j'ai yo no recipe no yesashi desu. Yagabado Shetsuki, Funny Oda Shalom. I speak 6 languages. I am sick and tired, always being the best and the brightest at every mass. 6 lousy languages, and for my height I'm the lightest of the girls in my class. 6 languages. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Especially the piano.
Miss Park. The word is camouflage.
Camouflage? Dear Jesus, couldn't you come up with a harder word than that? Jesus?
Marcy?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Is that your prayer, Marcy, for a more difficult word?
Well, now that you're here, could I ask for something better?
I'm here for you now, Marcy. Si pour toi que je suis ici.
Jesus, I was wondering what would happen if I didn't win today.
What do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know, but what I'm saying is, would you be disappointed in me if I lost?
No, but I also wouldn't be disappointed with you if you win.
So you're saying it's up to me then?
Yeah, and this also isn't really the kind of thing I care very much about.
Camouflage. C-A-M-O-U-F-L-J-Z-H! Camouflage! I knew that word! I knew that word phrase, Jesus! Life has such possibilities. Here's where I begin. The spellers don't necessarily win. I won't
Misfortune Gouvenier.
Yes, I need the final three! Ladies and gentlemen, please turn off all cell phones, pagers, and... Miss Thorny, it's my dad. Can I answer, please?
I'm afraid we can't let you do that.
Please, you can talk to him on the entrance and ask him when he's gonna get here. Let's allow it this once. Miss Ostrovsky's line, Rona speaking. Just 1 second, Logan.
Doesn't anyone here care about the rules? This bee is about as well organized as Katy Perry's 7-minute trip to space. And you guys have aerospace you have already come up and come back down. And on top of that, the majority of the time she spent up there, she spent holding the daisy and looking at the camera. Like, the entirety of your existence is down there. Why are you staring at me? It's really creepy when you think about it. And she was only gone for 7 minutes. Why was she getting to the ground when she came back? It wasn't like she was flying the plane.
Does anyone mind if we get back to...
You haven't given me my word.
I gave you a word.
No, you didn't.
No.
No.
My apologies. Sluice.
Flute. May I have the definition of that word, please?
It's an artificial passage through water with a valve or gate for stopping and regulating flow.
Are there any alternate definitions?
Yes. A channel to drain off or carry off surplus water.
Are there any alternate definitions?
Yes. It's a body of water meant up behind a floodgate.
Are there any alternate definitions?
Why don't you quit stalling and spell the damn word?
Principal Pam.
Vice principal, Patch, vice principal. They won't let me be principal.
Gee, I wonder why.
That is correct.
Hey, sweetie, I'll take it from here. Can we have some privacy, please? Okay, Logan, breathe. Buck up. You're okay. Oops, that's no good. No, let that dry. The foot, we have to disable the foot.
What?
The magic foot, honey.
But wouldn't that be wrong?
You want to win?
Yes, but I believe in ethical conduct.
And isn't having a magical foot an unfair advantage?
I don't have a magical foot.
Or a mother?
Can we have all parents in their seats, please? This is not a soccer game.
You're lucky your parents are in India.
It's only my mom. My dad's coming from work.
for that incident. In my defense, I'd like to point out that I'm lactose intolerant. Miss Ostrowski.
Miss Brady, what did my dad say? Oh, your dad said that he was running late and we'll discuss the issues with you when he picks you up. Well, did he say what time you might get here?
Chimerical.
What was the word?
Chimerical.
Can I have the definition?
It means unreal, imaginary, visionary, wildly fanciful, highly unrealistic.
Depression runs in our family. How I wish Timerical. Highly unrealistic. Wildly fanciful.
That is correct.
I love you.
Mr. Barfi.
Whatever.
Creppy School.
I'm sorry, crap.
Creppy School.
One moment, please. C-R-E-P, crep. U-S. There's something sticky. Let me take it from after the crep. U-S.
We need a spelling. Now.
Can I wash off my foot first?
Now, William.
Can I have a definition?
It means twilight.
Can you use it in a sentence?
She thought she was walking into the dawn, but it turns out it was just a crepuscule.
U. Crep. U-S-C-U-L-E. Crepuscule.
That is correct.
Mom!
Miss Schwarzenegger,
I
we
did
need
it without the boat!
I just like to say, Carl, Dad, I can do this on my own.
Bug.
Bug? That's the whole word, bug.
Bug.
Language of origin.
Cornish dialect. A Latin derivative.
Cornish, that's like Danish with English influence. Bug. B-U-G-G-H-E, bug.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is V-U-G. Bug.
So simple.
Though thimble.
Sorry, Dad, it's like more complicated. I hope you can love me, America, America. I gave it my best try. If you still don't love me, America, I understand why you hate losers. So do I. I'm a loser.
Final two spellers, please step forward. Now, the rules state that we continue spelling until someone misses a word. At that point, the next speller must spell the next word correctly in order to win the bee.
Oh boy and oh girl, only two remain. I feel joy, but I also feel pain, because I know what's coming. Joy never comes for free. In a moment, he or she will enter spelling bee history, feeling triumph and glee. In this moment of perfect syzygy, I hear triumphant sound of timpani. It's my favorite moment of
Mr. Barfi. Corsium.
Corsia.
Illspile.
Illspile.
Zoonosis.
Zoonosis. Does that happen to be the longest word that can be turned upside down and still be the same word?
Fabaceae.
Basie, does that happen to be the longest word that can be played on a musical instrument?
Chromatophore.
Chromatophore. Now, if I were to rearrange letters for those words, could I form the phrase Mr. Who Ate a Rock?
Or cheap coat, mister?
Hop home carrots?
Rap home cohort.
Mr. Barfy, please spell astrobleed.
Astrobleed.
I'm loving every minute. Who knew I had this thirst?
A-S-T.
To think that I might win it is astounding news, and I'm about to burst.
R-O-Astro.
How wonderful it feels to stand so close to first.
P-L-E.
I'll make it happen, and not as previously reckoned, 'cause I will not come in second. I hate to come in second. Yes, I do. 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 I will not come in second.
M-E Astrobleed.
That is correct.
I know.
Miss Ostrowski, elanguescence.
Am I a Red Sox or a Yankee? Who will come in second? People are scared of me and no one really likes me. I won't come in second. Hey, Olin, don't think I'm distracted by our eyes and your smile and your hairdo. Oh, the things I do not dare do. My fears are only lost and gone. But you will not break me. I will wave my hanky. Second, I will come in second.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is E-L-A-N-G-U-E-S-C-E-N-C-E. That's incorrect.
Now remember, no speller can win on another speller's mistake. Mr. Barclay must answer this next one correctly in order to take home the platinum beef.
Are you ready, William?
Yes, thank you, Doug. I am ready.
Then please spell Weltanschauung.
Weltanschauung. Yes, of course. Meaning one's personal perspective. Your philosophy, the way you look at the world.
That is correct.
I know. W. E. M. T. A. N. S. C. H. A. U. U. We have a winner! Thank you all very much.
On behalf of our sponsors, the Putnam Optometrists, you've got to see us to believe us. We'd like to present to you William Morris Barfay with this $200 savings bond towards your future education. Congratulations.
Thank you all. I've worked my whole life for this moment. All my life, I've only been able to breathe through one nostril, and today is no exception.
And this year, there's also a runner-up prize.
There is.
Yes. As you know, if the winner cannot fulfill his duties as Putnam County spelling champ, the runner-up must step in and assume all spelling responsibilities. So, this year, our sponsors are also offering a $25 cash prize to the runner-up finisher. That's going to be tough.
Thank you! Thank you! I can't believe it! Thank you! Miss Brady, I can pay the fee!
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Good fee.
Thanks, Ostrowski. You too.
Well, I did make a dumb mistake on Elon Weston's.
Not really. I would have gotten that word wrong too.
Yeah, right.
You're right. I wouldn't have gotten that word.
Here you are.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Vice Principal Page found a new passion in life. Her name was Rona Lisa Perret. After courting her tirelessly for over 2 years, she decided to put a restraining order on him. But still, he was grateful for the opportunity to experience love.
Rona Lisa Peretti left Putnam County for a stretch and decided to travel the world to bring national spelling bees to the less fortunate. She visited countries such as Sweden, Latvia, and the Republic of New Guinea-Bissau, where she fell in love with an indigenous cashew farmer and became the top realtor in that country.
Mitch Mahoney found a new talent at the Putnam County Spelling Bee, so he decided to make his dreams this long tour, converting frustrated educators and eliminated spellers. Oh, and he also kept in touch with all the people that he comforted.
Dear
Chip Tolentino made it through adolescence and through the course of time came to appreciate his unfortunate distractions, as did many others.
Marcy Cart continued to explore the idea of not living up to expectations. She later wrote a book called Not Living Up to Expectations. It did not live up to expectations. But she is very happy.
Lead Connier has cat.
August 4th and Grubier won the 31st annual Putnam County Spelling Bee on her 7th try and final year of eligibility. She went on to become the Secretary of Education under President Jojo Siwa. Her speech therapy was completely successful.
William Morris Barfay studied for nationals with his new friend, Oliver Ostrowski. He came in top 50, 42nd place. In later years, he grew up to be incredibly handsome and gained fame and notoriety for his pioneering efforts in the combined scientific fields of psychiatry and podiatry, also known as psychiatry.
Olive Ostrowski reenacted the entire bee for her dad in the car ride home. She grew up to be a loving and attentive parent and the host of her own radio talk
the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. We grew up undeniably.
Our hair's thinning.
Our past caught up with us at last. It was a very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice beginning. 25th annual Putnam County Spelling At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.